Hello, dear esteemed investors. Um, my name is Kikelomo Idowu, number one lady realtor, MD Kids Properties. I just want to do an explanation and comparison between Ibejuleki and Mowe or Fada. So let me even say from Mowe in particular. So I'll just list out the benefits and the difference between these two locations. We realize that these two locations has similar things in common. I personally realize that they have similar things in common to some extent. Mowa Fada, no, let me start with the popular Lekki Free Trade Zone that we all know, which is Ibeju Lekki axis. And when we talk about Ibeju Lekki axis, we are looking at from um, Shangotedo precisely to Dangote Refinery up to Lakampine Tropicana and beyond. So those are the new hub and the new Lagos we're talking about. For Ibejuleki accommodates high income earner as well as low income earner. In Ibejuleki, you can get a property for as low as 850, can get a property for as high as 7 million, 15 million, even 17 million. There are a lot of comparison around it. So depending on the level of development in the estate, depending on the environment, those are the factors, and the demand, also return on investment. These are things that makes the value of property differ. So for Ibejuleki, is for high and low income earner, like I said. Ibejuleki is surrounded with a lot of opportunities like industries, the seaports, the airport is coming towards our axis. We have the refinery there. We have the Dano company there. We have the Indomie company there. We have a lot of companies that are still springing up. We also have the Lekki Fruit Trade Zone itself that is in this location. Also, we have the popular Lakampine Tropicana Resorts. It's also located, and a lot of resorts are even around this axis. So, Ibejuleki is a prime area when it comes to investments, and from statistics, the drastic measure at which Ibejuleki property appreciates, it's the highest that we've had so far compared to other locations in Lagos and its environs. So basically, Ibejuleki is a prime place, and in Ibejuleki, if you want to get a property, let me even say you want to get a two-bedroom flat or you want to get a three-bedroom flat, you can be considering like between 11 million to 12.5 million for a two-bedroom flat, while for three-bedroom flat, you can be looking at um, a 15 million and above. And these are flats, they are not even really like a bungalow or a detached houses. So those are the factors and comparison that I want us to look at before I analyze Mowe Fada on its own. From Aja, I'm talking about the distance now. From Aja to the Dangote refinery is about an hour drive on a good road, no traffic, and a lot of people are going towards this axis. But the important thing I also want us to consider as an investor is that if you're buying a property in Ibejuleki, if you're a low income earner, you are just buying that property to appreciate over a period of time. You can't think of something you want to build like instantly or build and packing, because I'm talking about if you're a low income earner now, because the cost of rafting a load that you're going to do for your land or your house, on your land or your house, is actually huge. So basically, a lot of people are securing their future in terms of investment in Ibejuleki. Also, for high income earner, you can buy and start building. We even have houses that you can buy and just move in, ranging from 30 million, 25 million, 20 million, depending on the location. All still in Ibejuleki. All the things I'm talking about. If I let me even say from Abraham Adesoya, because currently we have some properties in Abraham Adesoya that are going for about 35 million, 45 million, even 50 million. Yes, in Abraham Adesoya. So these are what you need to consider as an investor. If you want to buy a property, you want to buy a land, you want to buy a house, you need to know what is in stock, you need to know what is involved. So you don't buy a property and you think you want to buy and you want to start building. You bought a property for 850,000 and you want to start building. It doesn't work that way. Those kind of properties are something that you need to hold on for a while. It appreciates over time. And if you need to build it, you also need to get your phone checked again to be sure you're ready to do this, because those are property that's you just buy, you keep them, somebody just come, the area develop, before you know it, the whole place is, occupied. People are looking for free land to buy, so they can approach you. What you bought for 850,000, you can actually sell for as high as 20 million. So that's the essence of Ibejuleki that we're talking about. So, but a lot of people tend to misunderstand the concept behind this investment. And a lot of opportunities are in Ibejuleki, like I said. There are a lot of proximity also. Currently, the Lagos State government just launched the new road construction that is leading from Eleko down. You don't need to, those that are going through the Lekki Express Road, they don't need to. If you're going to, if you're going to link up Abramade Sonya, you don't need to go through the Lekki Express Road. You just need to divert from. So a lot of proximity that lead to several locations is also being put in place for those axes. So generally, is a prime place, is a good location that attract investors. A lot of investors are coming in. They are coming in to take advantage of opportunities that are available. People are buying now to secure the future in Ibejuleki. Now let's move to Mowe or Fada. We're talking from Mowe, Shimawa, or Fada, right? I'm picking those locations because the whole of Lagos is seated on water. There is no doubt about that. But it's even the water that we are even, benefiting from today. Because you see, the rich Kakots, we just put ourselves in in a sacred place and we build land there, and it's very difficult for you if you are not that buoyant to come and say you want to build a land where the rich are settled. Places like Ikoyi, Banana Island, Victoria Island, the same thing applies to Lekki and Ibejuleki. So those are the benefits that has come out of those kind of location. But for a low or a high income earner, probably you are abroad, you just want to come down, you don't want to spend too much, you just want a serene environment that you can just come in, you buy a house, you just stay cool there, away from the hustling and bustling of Lagos. Trust me, Mowe Fada is an awesome place to be, honestly. This location also has an industrial hub, especially Ofada. Ofada has over 7 industries, big industries, having their headquarters there as we speak, and more companies are still springing up in these locations. And the good thing is that in Ofada or Mowe or Shimawa, you can buy and start building immediately. So you can decide to say you want to use it for a long time investment, a medium investment, or a long time, a short time investment. You can choose any of these options for whatever you want to do. It still serves the purpose. You can buy in Mowe or this location and you start building immediately. You can buy and leave it for 3 years. You can buy and leave it for 5 years. You can buy and leave it for 10 years, as long as you want. You understand? So these are things that I want us to look at and comparison. Also in this location, you can have property ranging from 900,000 to 2.5 million. You can even have properties in Shimawa. We have properties ranging for 6 million naira. You understand? So those are things that you need to consider when you are buying a property. Why are you buying? What are you buying for? Are you buying to hold on the property, or are you buying to have a plan that in the next 5 years I want to be in my own house, in the next 3 years I want to be in my own house? Those are the things you need to factor in when you are buying a property. So I just let me make this few explanation, because a lot of questions has been coming in, differences between Ibejuleki and Mowe Ofada. Mowe Ofada also has its appreciation level. Imagine we bought a property that was sold for 400,000 like 2 years ago. Currently is selling for 2.5 million in 3 years. In 3 years. So those are the things. Land anywhere appreciate. But the good thing is that buy your investments in the right location from the right developer, and just put your mind at rest. You're ready to build, you can move in and build. You want to stay for a long time, you can also do that. So these are things that give you guarantee and peace of mind that your investment is safe. So for any of investment you're looking at, maybe you keep coming to Nigeria, you keep lodging in an hotel, you keep staying in people's places and you don't like it. There are properties, there are houses for 2 bedroom flats, 3 bedroom flat that you can buy for as low as 6 million naira, 3 bedroom flat for 9 million naira. These are detached bungalows. You have your own space to yourself. You can park at least 3 cars in there, you know, and it has its own proximity from Mowe Ofada, or let me even say from Mowe Ofada to Alausa secretariat is about 40 minutes drive on a good road. And the good thing is that this location also has proximity to several locations across or around Lagos and its environment and local states. So these are places you don't want to, just take for granted if opportunities come by. If you have the fund, instead of waiting till, yes, I don't want to be in this place, I don't want, you need to just tie down your money with an investment, a real-time investment that gives you return in due time. That is the most important thing. That gives you your return in due time. You don't want to buy a property somewhere that is so remote. You can't go out, you can't, the appreciation level, and of course if there's no development, there won't be appreciation, because there are basic factors that guarantees, the level of appreciation that a property gets. Location, um, demand. For instance, Mori of Father has been like, I was asking one of my colleagues that the federal capital moved to Moe because the request for this location is, it's like people are just getting aware. A lot of people are aware, but it's like some people are just getting conscious of that location. And of course, it is where you need to be. So depending on what you have in mind, depending on your budget, depending on what you want to do with that property, determines a lot what you buy in the long run. So we have properties in these two locations and Lagos and its environs. Don't forget to reach out to us at Kicks Properties. Check us on social media handle, our YouTube, Instagram handle, and Facebook handle. My name remains Kikelomo Idowu. I'll be catching you up next on the next episode on Realtor's Table. Bye for now.